What's up guys, it's Mario. Welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to give your text a little bit more character. Alright, so let's begin. The first thing I did was I made my text, and I'm going to use the word bad with a period at the end. And the font I'm using is called Cairo Sans Condensed Medium Italic. Once you have written out your text, you're going to want to center it. So what I do is I hit Control A, I have the move tool selected, I click here and here, then I hit Control D to deselect, and now my text is centered. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a slight tilt, because I don't want the text to be straight like this, I want it to be tilted a little bit. So I use the guides, and I've already set my guides. I have one in the middle vertically and one horizontally. So I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to move the B all the way to the side, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see I have pretty much the very last pixel on the edge right here on the guide. So now what I'm going to do is a good base to start with is -10, or at least that's what I use. From there I try to line it up with the guide. That's actually perfect. So I'm going to hit the check mark, zoom out again. Now I'm going to recenter it. Right, so the first step, we're going to make a pattern. First thing we're going to do is duplicate the text layer, change it to white, double click on the layer, go to pattern overlay. I have a pattern that's a couple squares in a diagonal, and that makes sort of diagonal line pattern. It looks really nice. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube to show you how to make them. I'm going to rasterize the layer, drag it to the bottom, set the blend mode to multiply. That just gets rid of all the white so we can only see the black. Then I'm going to use my arrow keys and just move it down and to the left. Depending on however you want it, you could mess around, whatever looks nice to you. Next step, I'm going to duplicate the text layer again, make that white as well. Now we're going to hold Control and click in the layer thumbnail. Then we're going to go to Select, Modify, Contract. And depending on your canvas size, the amount of pixels you want to contract by will vary. So for this specific one, I'm going to use 2, and then I'm going to click delete. That gives me like a little outline. So now I'm going to use my arrow keys and go up to the right. I'm going to keep it right about here. That looks nice. Now I'm going to give my outline a little more depth. So what I'm going to do is double click on the layer, go to drop shadow, 40% opacity, angle 45, distance 3, size 2. That's perfect. Click OK. Now we're going to give the text a drop shadow. The same thing, but I'm going to use 8 for that. And now the text has a little more character from when it was just plain text on a background. Now it has a little more character, a little more depth. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.